What's up, everybody? I'm Elliott-Carter, and this is the Intellectual Controversy Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to the Intellectual Controversy. I got a very special show, man. We're going to talk about hip-hop culture and hip-hop in general. And as always, when I do that, I got my big homie, Quezs Wilson. What up, big homie?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're back on the show, man.
Good to be back.
And, man, I didn't think I'd get this guy right here. He's a local celebrity, man. You ain't nobody if you don't know DJ Big Boi from 993 The Beat, a.k.a. David Boi.
What's up?
I'm glad you're here with us, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Getting over a sickness, man.
Yeah, man. A little bit up on the weather, but, I had to be here for my dog, man. Most definitely.
That's real. I
definitely.
appreciate that, man. So we talked a little bit about how, the things that you've done being a DJ.
Right.
But I know you got some stories.
Right.
Because I've actually been some of the concerts and things pop off, and I've seen brawls, I've seen some ratchetness.
Right.
But I've not been to all your events.
Right.
So is there something you could tell the audience about things that they might not know that you've seen?
Oh, man. I've seen just a little bit about everything, man, from full-blown WWE brawls to, hey, man, cut the music off, let's get these people up out of here to, you need to play some old school, put some slow music on, that type of thing. So, yeah, man, I've seen just about a little bit about everything in the past about 11, 12 years. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, nothing surprised me and nothing shocks me anymore.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. Nah.
You ain't seen nobody get shot or stabbed, have you?
Nah, never seen that. Thank God. I've never seen that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Not on my watch. Maybe somebody else watch, but not on mine.
I remember. Let me see what. Was it? Were you at Lil Boosie's concert? Did you have any?
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
I was not there, but I heard about it.
Yes, that was. That was a real, would you like to say, like Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
I want to say old WWF, 30-man type thing. Yeah, that was something serious.
So, as a DJ, what would you say one of your biggest pet peeves are?
Ooh, drunk people.
Give me some of them stories.
Oh man, I hate when somebody comes up and keeps asking me for the same song. Or if somebody comes up, I already played the song, they want me to play it again.
Hey man, you gonna play that Hit the Qual?
Yeah, and my thing is, it's like, I don't mind it, but I'm one of those DJs, I hate playing the same song twice in a
Right. Oh yeah.
I hate it.
It's like a law to me, man.
Right, and it's a lot of other DJs out there that their libraries are not extensive. Mm-hmm. And with the libraries not being extensive, they're gonna go back and play the same song 2 and 3 times a night.
Right.
And me personally, I would literally walk out and say, no, I'm sorry, you might be DJing such and such and such and such, but you're not a DJ to me. That's just me.
So has anyone ever got ignorant with you because you drunk people?
Yeah, they have, and
DJ Khaled, I hate you.
Right, and that's where my team comes in, man. Like, salute to Team DJ Big Boi, because if it wasn't for them, a lot of stuff could go down, a lot of stuff could happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially when in the day and age that we live in. So yeah, most definitely.
No doubt. Man.
Yeah.
So, DJing one time at Sharky's, and I'm not gonna say who the other DJ was with me. This is a drunk girl that was hanging on the bar.
Uh-oh.
And the way it's set up is, our setup's right here. There's a bar right there.
Yeah.
So people can get up and try to say
right.
something. Well, come around if you have a request. So this one girl, she's drunk. She keeps getting up there. Not gonna say this DJ's name, but he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you one more time. Get off that bar. I'm gonna kick you in the throat."
Uh-oh.
No! His expression was the most funniest thing ever. She sobered up real quick. She's like,
"Yes, sir. Yes, sir."
Okay, all right.
Damn.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
So we've had the conversation of players.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back into that. So what is players right now? Because there's a controversial thing about, is it not catering to black people, or they're not messing with it, it's going to be all country. But then if we going by the bridge, you see DJ Big Boi's name on it. Can you explain the situation with that?
Yeah, definitely. The Team DJ Big Boi crew, the Team DJ Big Boi brand has full creative control of what's going on now at Players. Real big shouts out to Lala, Kristen for bringing us back, letting us get full creative control there Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Salutes to the TY, my whole team, man. Flawless management. And just come on, man. I mean, we're a hip hop club now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I believe they do the country stuff or whatever like that. So, yeah, y'all come on out, man. Wednesday is Ladies Night. Friday is Freaky Friday. We just jumped that off this past Friday. And Saturday night, we got Saturday nights going on, and Sunday nights as well. So, yeah, y'all come on out, man. So,
I'm so glad you clarified that, because not only just me and Quezz, but there's a lot of people so confused about that story.
Yeah, so yeah, we're definitely back, man. We're full fledged. Just keep the drama at the house, man.
Please, keep go there, man.
We're adults here, man. Just keep the bullshit at the house, man. We come out to have a good time. You know, don't go out there acting crazy. Don't ruin it for everybody else. Just come out and enjoy, man.
Good time, man. I can't stand like just people come up. Hey, man, can you play this? Like I don't. It's already bad enough. I don't like to take requests.
Right.
But when you come up late, man, and then you don't want to tip.
Right.
Like, we do a service just like anybody else. Like, I don't understand. That's one thing. People don't like to pay the musician.
They don't.
If somebody asks you to do a wedding and you hit them with a price, oh man, that's too much. But you're gonna pay the photographer like $1,000, $2,000.
Do you get that different I don't want to go here, but do you get that different feel with different ethnic backgrounds, white people, black people?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I get it with both.
Really?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I can see white people maybe tipping better.
To be honest, and I'm gonna say this on the record, white people, they do pay a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
And us as blacks, man, we tend to be a little bit cheap. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. We tend to be
Come
a little
on,
bit
brother,
cheap.
play my son. You my brother, though.
Right.
You my brother.
we tend to be a little bit cheap, man. You know, when it comes down to weddings and stuff like that, it's like we want to find the cheapest thing. But like Quezz said, you're gonna end up paying the videographer, you know, almost $2,000, $3,000 something dollars to shoot video, to shoot pictures, you know, before the wedding, after the wedding, during the wedding, reception, everything. So
you're kind of the heartbeat of the wedding, so you might as well get
important part.
Right.
Yeah, take the DJ out. What kind of wedding you have?
I mean, in a sense, you know, everybody has cameras on their phone now.
Absolutely.
So, just like Quezz said, we're the heartbeat of the wedding. You take the DJ out, you have no wedding.
Absolutely.
You have no.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up. There's another thing that kind of bothers me too is the undercutting. Like the undercutting DJ. Like the person that's like, oh, they said they could do it for this much. Oh, I do it for 50.
Right.
And the market appreciates because of that one individual.
Right.
That's another thing that people get rich quick or I'll do this for that much they don't think about. Then you essentially have messed up the game.
That's true. And a lot of you DJs out there, stop getting these laptops and thinking you're DJs.
Oh no.
Stop it. Stop it.
Get your cut and paste on.
Learn the culture. Please. Learn the culture. Learn the culture.
Ain't no playlist DJing around here.
Right. Learn the culture of DJing. Go back. Grandmaster Flash. DJ Red Alert. Learn your culture.
Yeah.
Don't get into this and just get your laptop and start
know
start
the culture
DJing.
and know your audience.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
What's the best night y'all ever had when it comes to, just, the vibe and, making good tips? I can guess that the vibe is probably better than anything when it comes to money. Like, just knowing that you created such a great environment.
Yeah, you can really feel when a night is going good and when everybody is just vibing. It's just that night.
Right.
Like you can really feel it when it's just that night and everybody having fun. You got a couple of people tipsy but not drunk.
Yeah.
Everybody goes home. It's a good night, good vibe. Like 2 Chainz says.
Yeah. Got any good nights you want to share about that? Or?
I think probably the best night I had as far as DJing goes was my 21st birthday. I actually DJed on my 21st birthday.
I've done a lot of it.
in Tallahassee for a college party. And it's just to see like the whole house packed, ain't nobody like going crazy, everybody's vibing. And you look at your watch and it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So you kept the crowd going for that long, everybody's vibing. That's just the best experience I had.
Do you remember my 21st birthday? Do you remember DJing that?
Oh man.
I didn't even ask you, do you remember that?
That's been so long ago, man.
It was a Vietnamese restaurant off of 15th Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember I had just some speakers and a laptop or something, and I was doing my thing, and I think Beware called you up, and you guys just came in out of nowhere. I was like, DJ Big Boi's over here, and you had the crowd going for a minute. We had to shut it down though, just because it got crazy. But
I remember that. I was actually at the house, man, and got a phone call, and it was like, bro, we need you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on? I think I was asleep. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And it was like, hey, DJ. I said, all right, fuck it. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy. They did that for me because I didn't even know they were doing that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. We set up, man. And
I appreciate doing that.
That was right across the street from our players.
Yeah.
Boy, players at the time. So.
I appreciate you doing that, man. That you made my 21st birthday really dope.
Yeah,
man.
most definitely, man.
Sponsored by DJ Big Boi and tequila. That night was crazy.
Yeah. I remember that.
So if you guys ain't seen the last podcast with Quezz on there, we were talking about celebrities we've met. You had this funny story about how you met Common. He met Common in the elevator.
Right.
And Common was pretty much like, he was trying to take a slick picture on the side. And I was like, nah, brother, you need my consent. You can't do that.
You know how Common's voice is.
Yeah.
He's like real smooth.
Real smooth, man. He turned him down, like, just rejected him in that smooth Common voice. So I've known you met some people. You got any stories about any celebrities?
I actually today I got the news today that one of the founding members of Two Live Crew passed. The Chinese guy, he actually passed today.
Oh wow, I didn't know
and,
that.
I actually met him in Tallahassee at TJ's DJs.
Okay.
And down to earth guy, met Pastor Troy, Ace Hood, Grimo, just a couple of artists, just to name a few, man. And the artists that I did meet, I mean, they were so down to earth. Like, they really wasn't, on some, oh, no pictures, oh, no, I'm this or I'm that or whatever like that. They were really, really down to earth, man. And meeting that guy and, being from Florida and the whole Florida bass movement and everything like that, man, it was, that was really a treat right there.
No doubt, man. I remember you kind of introduced me to the NB Stunners.
Yeah.
I remember, I didn't meet them, but I remember hearing their music from you. You're the one that, because they're from Miami, right?
Right.
I remember hearing that stick stuff. I was like, what? This is dope, man. And this was coming at a time where that was kind of, people they were kind of drifting a different way, but it was still, I was like, this is my generation's type of music. I love that stuff. I love that. Do they produce their own things?
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the stuff, from Florida and stuff like that are in-house produced.
Right.
So. Yeah, most of the in-house stuff. So
I wanted to hear more of them, man, but it seemed like they came and gone.
Yeah, they kind of one of the main guys. He got locked up on some legal stuff or whatever, and you know how that goes. So.
Well, they talk about what they do.
Yeah. That's how it is. That's how that goes. Unfortunately.
Who's an underrated Florida artist that you would think?
Underrated Florida artist is Gunplay. From Florida, Texas?
Yes.
He's like black and Puerto Rican, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would say Gunplay. Shout out to my homie Big Boi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody else that comes to mind.
What about you? What would you say? Ball Greasy. I'm the shit.
Right.
I love that song.
Ball Greasy. He is now. His movement and element that he has going on now is turning the juke movement and the stick movement back to where it was back in 09, 07, 08.
Yeah.
And is really, really good. And when he came out with Nice and Slow, love the track. It was right up my alley, right up the juke movement and the stick movement out there. Loved it.
Who was that dude that was signed to Trick? He was big in the stick. I forgot his name. Iceberg, yeah.
Yes. Iceberg, yes.
What happened to him?
Iceberg, he's still rapping. Iceberg is still rapping. And he's one of the, kind of underrated artists here.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a lot, man. Traveling, you'll see a lot of underrated artists in Florida. A lot of them. So.
Who would you both think that is somebody that needs more exposure here in the local Panama City area? I'll start with you.
In the Panama City area? I mean, I can name a lot of people. Sticks, Jamal Steele.
Of course. Is he gonna rep Panama City? Is he gonna take Pensacola? What do y'all think?
I think he's gonna do Pensacola, Atlanta,
bigger city,
the big city.
He always shouts out Atlanta all the time.
Right.
He's talking.
Who else can I say? There's a ton of people in Panama City.
My favorites all took off, man. I'm trying to think of one. My homeboy Camo though. I don't know. I've been trying to get him to holler at you, but I don't know if he has or not.
Okay.
Shout out to Camo though, man. He's good.
Icicles.
Oh yeah, Icicles. Yeah, he's man. I watched the growth in him. He started off, but to see a rapper evolve, man, it's like watching history.
It is. Especially when you see him come from humble beginnings and stuff like that, man. And me having a chance to, really see Jamal's still career take off like it has been, and talking to him and see everything is just going, man. It's really, really good. Really, really good, man.
A lot of people don't know this. He can actually sing too.
Yes.
He's actually a good singer. I heard him do a cover of John Legend one time. I was like, what? You can sing too? You make me breakfast too?
Right, exactly.
Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, we'll move on. So, what was it last week or the week after or week before? Was it Jay-Z's album? Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't remember.
Like 2 weeks
ago.
Like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Streaming digitally.
Okay, so what's y'all overall rating of this album? I'll start with you, Big.
This is my thing. Being that growing up in the '90s and listening to Jay-Z and stuff like that, it was a treat. Because Jay-Z is like, hey, I'm done. Right. I'm just gonna dabble in here, dabble in there. I'm still a billionaire with a B, and I'm just gonna watch my wife take off. I'm gonna watch her do her stuff, and I'm just gonna sit back. I'm good. But when he put that out, it made everybody say, "Oh shit!"
Right.
Here's Jay-Z again, and he ain't dead. This is what he's doing.
Right.
And I mean, from beginning to end, loved it. The OJ track.
That's probably my favorite. That one and Smile is probably my favorite.
People really got to sit down and really listen to it and understand what he's talking about.
I'm glad they put the visual on there.
Love it. Yes.
And if you haven't seen the documentary about O.J. Simpson, that's where he's actually got one of the quotes he said in the beginning of the track. He said, "I'm not black, I'm O.J." But if you see the transition to O.J. after he was found not guilty, he became black again.
Right.
So he's got a good way of articulating metaphors. What did you think?
Oh man, it was like you said, it was a gift. It was great. Not to say grown man rap, but like you got everything. People was like, "Oh, Jay's not trying anymore. He ain't got it no more." And then boom, it was just like you can't touch him.
Absolutely,
it's like it don't.
Did y'all see here what 50 said? He said something like he thought it was too smart, and I was like, that's exactly what's wrong. He's always
trying. This is my thing with 50. Like 50. Like when is the last time you really put out something decent?
Right.
That's true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Besides in the club, just a little bit, candy shop, the whole nine.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, when the last time you drove vitamin water?
Absolutely. Good point. We ain't taking away from his business. He's doing good on power.
Right. Right. He's doing good right there.
But when it comes to that music, he just talks now. He's just that trump.
Right. Go pick on Mayweather again.
Exactly.
That's funny, man. But so on that topic though, like it's crazy. Like whatever Jay-Z says is kind of like the Bible now. I've noticed that like throughout history, like in his rap, like. People will say the same things he's saying a lot. Like Nas, a lot of the things he said in his album, Nas has said in the past. But it's like whenever he says, "Oh, Jay said it," we have to listen to this.
Right.
He's kind of like our Donald Trump for some reason. Like whatever he says goes. Whatever Donald Trump says, "Oh, let's listen to the billionaire," like you said.
Right.
You think his money has a lot of influence of that, or what do you guys think?
I think I don't want to say his money, but I think his respect and his power.
That's
just
true.
has like the way his business moves makes him respected. And just the way he introduced things.
Respectfully, gentlemen, like, what do you think?
Definitely, man. I mean, you really don't see Jay-Z in a whole lot of drama.
Of course,
You really don't see him in a whole lot of nonsense or foolishness or anything like that. So, just like what Quezs said, when he introduces things, it's in a grown man status. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of super hype build up to 444.
Right.
It was more like, boom, there it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So,
and I'll ask you both, dude. This isn't even one of the questions. Like, I was talking actually to my girl yesterday about the music industry, how it's kind of changing, how people will just throw out an album. And I think that's actually a good thing because it's easy to stream music nowadays.
Right.
You know, I know how to do it. I'm a good pirate. But like when you do it like that, when you put it out there, you're forced to actually buy it.
Right.
You know, you're not waiting on it.
Right.
You think that's the best thing to do in the music industry right now?
Well, I'll say like it's becoming popular. But if you look at what he did, like the first time he had Samsung do it, like buy 1 million copies,
Right.
and now he had Sprint buy into 1 million copies. Like I don't think a lot of artists, not even just hip hop, but like pop, rock, country. I don't think a lot of people are capable of doing that. To have a company buy into what you're doing, and then just boom.
right.
What you think about that?
But at the same time, being a hip hop DJ and stuff like that, you see a lot of artists now. They put out mixtapes.
Of course,
Right.
It's I don't even know when the last time I actually went to FYE or Best Buy and bought an album
I don't either.
and actually said I can play this album from beginning to end. Because a lot of us have iPhones, a lot of us have Samsung devices, a lot of us have iPods. We can boom, stream it, and there it is.
We pretty much buying singles now.
Right.
We don't want full meals. We want snacks. I just want that. I don't need all that.
Right, exactly.
It's different. It's changing, and there's ways to profit off of it now. And there was time when people were worried. When the Napster hype was up, people were lit. I still kind of go into FYE. I don't buy albums. I buy like vinyls now.
Right.
Yeah. So, but there's still, if you make a good album, there's always that you can go back to it.
Exactly.
And not a lot of stuff gets time to breathe now because you come out with this, and then by the end of the year you come out with something else. And so when
what you got now,
when the second project is like blowing up, and the first thing is overlooked, and Grammys, whatever awards, or recognition.
Good music don't inspire, man. People don't understand it. When they say, I always get offended, even as a child. I was like when someone said, "Oh, what you listen to? That's old." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
It's still good. And see, the thing is, like me being part of like a little DJ coalition, man. It's music that comes out every month.
Yes.
And somebody's dropping a new something every week, so it's like we got to stay on top of things and stay on top of what's going on. So yeah.
And I thank God for you. Every day between like 11 and 12, would you do the back
about 12 and 1?
Yeah, 12 and 1, man. Boy, you be almost getting me in a wreck listening to that stuff.
Man, everybody say that. They're like, man, you gonna make me wait. That's not your job. I just want you to get through the traffic, get through the drive-through, get you a little something to eat.
Boy, you playing stuff I didn't even know I wanted to hear that. Seriously. Yeah, you are the man. Seriously, when it comes to that, bro. But yeah, Jay-Z's influence on society, though, man, it's going in a positive way.
Yeah.
I say. You guys want to touch on anything else with Jay-Z? I think it was a A+ album. Probably.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it was better than Kendrick's album. That's by a little bit.
Yeah, and me being, again, I ain't gonna say from the old school, but me being 30 and listening to Jay-Z, way before Kendrick came out, I got to give Jay-Z the nod.
Absolutely.
I got to give him.
And I've always thought Jay was more lyrical than Nas. I actually like Nas's content better, but lyrically, I've always thought Jay in that battle.
Right.
I've always struggled to argue with people about that. Just Jay and Nas, he's more lyrical, It's like, you know what? I'm tired of wasting my breath.
I mean, hands down, is Hova. Like, I mean, just
he's better at coming up with that wordplay.
Right, and his style and the way he did things, especially in the '90s. When the whole Hova movement came out and all that stuff, man. So I mean, that's just
I remember like even in the '90s, like you were saying, I was listening to a lot of his stuff. I was just like listening to the words, and then as an adult, I'm like, oh, that metaphor meant this, and I'm
and that's the
years later,
like damn, I missed that,
I missed that. Like, oh, okay, now I see.
I'll say one thing. Like, I knew this was a great Jay album because all the backslash. Like, anytime he does something like start a trend or end a trend, there's always like some negative backslash or something like that. Oh, like the whole stack of money thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, Jay-Z said that y'all better stop doing stack of money. I'm not doing nothing. This was, but to each his own. Like, if you don't want to do that, that's cool. But he's just letting you know the direction we're going.
Yeah.
Right.
I've always thought that was corny anyway. I don't know if it's because I don't got no money, but I always thought it was corny when people do that.
I would never do that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want people to know how much money I got.
Exactly.
I'll put some credit cards in my ear.
Let me put a card in my ear.
Yeah. You might wonder how much you got. It's between like 2 cents and 150. I don't know.
Take a guess.
Take a guess, man. But I'm glad he spoke on that. That was a good point you just brought up. I didn't even think about that. All right, let's move on to something I don't know much about, but I still want to talk about it a little bit. Have y'all heard much about the Rob Kardashian and the Black Chyna thing? I know you have to report on it sometimes.
This is my whole gist of my whole thing. I don't give a fuck.
I feel you.
I don't care. Rob, you knew that's the camera right there, right? Rob, you knew what the fuck you was into when you was dating Black Chyna. You knew she was a hoe. You knew she was a thot. Bottom line, your fault. Sorry, it is what it is. Next question, go ahead.
What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. What do you think?
That was pretty much it. I mean, like, who cares? First of all, second of all, like, come on, dude, really, like. You knew she was out to get you. Right. She would, I mean...
The signs was all there.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, they just need to sometimes check the Carfax on the, the coochie. And you need to talk to Maybe Tiger. She was a stripper, and now she has money with a rapper. And now,
She got what you had to leave in Tiger, got your money, and then went back to Tiger. Come on, man.
And now she's suing him for, I guess that revenge porn thing, I guess. She's going to get her money out of him.
I never knew it was revenge porn. Like, it's here in the state of Florida, too, and, like, kind of all over the South. And I never knew it was such thing called that. So.
Yeah, I never did. I mean, I'm not sharing folks, business like that, so I wouldn't know what that is and what it's not. So, but...
Rob is like this year's Meek Mills.
Yeah.
He is taking L's. They just... Swing all those L's, man. It's kind of sad, and it's sad I brought it up, but I would love to just, stop talking about the Kardashians and the Jenners, because, slowly they will disappear from society. Mm-hmm. But I think, this might be a big hit for them, because I heard that Kim said that this is bad for their brand. It is 100% bad for their brand.
Yeah, it is,
Mark my words, you're going to see a nude from one of them in a couple weeks.
It's going to be somebody.
That makes me miss Kanye, though. Just talking about them.
I'd be glad when he gets from out of all that.
He's still in a sucking place, man.
Yeah, Kanye brought it on himself.
Yeah. It's another one he asked for.
Kanye, you could have got you a nice light-skinned girl, but you went that way. That's your fault. I'm just saying.
And okay, so we can transition that a little bit back to Jay. So did y'all hear that? There might be some friction between him and Jay, he might be suing Jay over.
Definitely there.
It's been there, yeah. He might be suing Jay over some contract issues about loaning $2 million or something like that, $20 million.
I think it's the whole Tidal thing.
I've heard
he's pulled his shares from Tidal because they owe him like $2 million for his last album or something like that. But that's just, we all know what that is. That's just like.
Doesn't that hurt y'all solo, man? This is like Big Bro, Little Bro, and they're both very good artists.
But this all goes back to Kim K, because Kim K, Kanye wants Kim K to be friends with Beyonce.
You can't force
and you know how Beyonce is.
Yeah.
Like, Beyonce is pretty much like Jay. They're private people.
Exactly.
Beyonce is God-fearing, and Kim K is just like...
It's literally apples and oranges.
Right. It's not going to work.
Yeah, you can't force relationships, no matter how. What do you feel about Kanye? I would love the old Kanye back. I don't know.
I would. I wasn't a huge Kanye fan, but I would love to see them at least get back together and do something.
Yeah. Right.
And that, especially with Kanye being on Rockefeller back in the day and all that stuff, I want them at least to do, something or some sort.
Yeah. I would love to see a Rockefeller reunion tour, man, or even a biopic of that.
It could happen.
Yeah, it could. Diddy just dropped his.
Yep.
So
yeah, pretty much Dr. Dre did his last week too.
Yeah.
I like that. Did you guys check that out?
I seen the first episode, but I'm trying to find somebody that has HBO Go so I can watch it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not yeah, that's me not playing. So
But yeah, I saw all 4 of them, man. It's great, man. Seeing a lot of people know Dr. Dre's story and the NWA story and all that stuff and where he came to now, but there's some stuff in there that you didn't know. You know, it's interesting. I always loved Straight Outta Compton, but I always thought it was a biased thing from Cube and Dre's point of view. I was like, you leaving a little bit of stuff out, D Barnes. You leaving a lot of stuff out, but he actually spoke on that. He spoke on that in the Defiant one, so I was proud of him for that.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Who would y'all love to see a biopic of, by the way? Like, in the hip-hop,
you know what, being from the South, and I'm a big South head.
Right.
No Limited Cash Money.
That would be dope. Seeing Lil Wayne and Birdman.
It would work, and being the fact that Master P still has money.
Mm-hmm. Right. He could fund that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it could happen.
Right.
And being that the fact that Birdman still has money a little bit, it could happen. And I would love to see that.
There's just one stipulation to that. If there's a Cash Money, it can't be from Birdman's point of view. I want to see from everybody's.
I want to see from his brother's point of view.
Yeah, definitely.
From Ron's point of view.
Okay. And you just made a good point about, there might be a lot of egos in that because I don't think we can trust everything that comes out of Birdman's mouth. But I would love to see, like, kind of like with the Straight Outta Compton, I would love to see a Lil Wayne point of view, a Juvie point of view, and maybe even a Birdman point of view, and, mash it like you put the other ones in there. Right. I don't think I don't like the other guys, but, I would love to see their 3, especially Juvie. I know he's got a story to tell. Who would you like to see?
There's a couple. Busta Rhymes would be one.
Flip on Squad.
Yeah.
He's got stories to tell. He's been around for a minute.
UGK.
Okay.
I feel like Outkast has had one.
What is that? I know you're talking about.
Like
Idlewild. I never saw that.
Something like that, but
was it based?
It was based. Idlewild was based off kind of sort of the Outkast.
Right.
So it's kind of like 50s Get Rich or Die Trying movie. It was like some parts. Yeah. Okay.
But I know Organized Noise had theirs, but just the whole Dungeon family, I would like to see.
Yes.
Yeah. You took my answer. I would love to see the Dungeon family basically Outkast. I like have a little Killer Mike in there, something like that.
It's a bunch.
It's a bunch. Yes.
It's a bunch.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Wu-Tang one.
Oh yeah, definitely Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang would be a decent one. I need to see Diddy's actually, so I'm making it next. That's up next, right? Cool, man. Okay, so this is actually an old subject, but I love talking about it because you brought it up kind of like in Facebook. You had this, the Joe Budden Migos interview that happened a couple weeks ago. This man posted a video of like, he was kind of trolling like the whole, what'd you say? We all went on Bad Bougie. He had it going for 30 minutes long. And I was like...
shout out to Sway, the remix god. Me and him are followers on Twitter. He did that.
Yeah. That was so funny, man. So I love... Joe Budden is like the best troll. Like him and 50, like they know how to push people's buttons, man. No pun intended, Joe. But what is y'all thoughts of that interview, man? Because I kind of see like... that Migos probably are hard people to interview, so I could see him getting frustrated. What do y'all think about it overall?
First of all, I want to say I think that's Complex that conducted the whole.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta kind of put it on Complex because like if you're a professional organization, you're doing an interview, you've done tons of interviews.
Yeah.
In a noisy area, you gotta have earpieces or some kind of mics that you can relay and hear everything. So that's one. Migos, I give them a little slack, but you guys know you being interviewed. You've done tons of interviews. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see if it's somebody like Chief Keef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's another one.
That's how he is. And then academics.
Dude, I don't know. I respect for that dude. I'm not feeling him.
I'm with you. I was about to say the same thing. I'm not a big academics fan.
Yeah. I honestly watched the show for Joe. Honestly, He just, I don't know, he says the stupidest things, and I'm like, where's your credentials? Like, what?
Yeah.
Who are you to say this?
You're my best group of all time. I was like, really, dude? Like,
that's what we're doing. We're doing
Oh my god.
Like, come on, man.
Riding, man. But you can see, he shows his age a lot, just the way he talks, man. He doesn't know. Well, what did you think of the interview?
This is my thing. Joe could have been a little bit more professional.
Yes.
yeah.
Especially being you're already in a big spotlight in the BET Awards, okay?
Right.
You don't need to draw any more attention to yourself than you already have been. Especially you're right there on the red carpet. Just be professional. Be like, hey, you know, don't say, hey, all right, well, we gotta wrap this interview up. They're just like, me saying, man, all right, man, I'm gonna forget this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be professional. Then afterwards, if I don't, you know, have anything, then I'll say it.
Oh yeah, you right.
Well, let's end it then.
The way he dropped that mic and took off. First, I was just like, you know, he was trying to figure it out and, you know, end it. I didn't think it was disrespectful until watching it a third time. I was like, you know what?
Right.
You might actually not like these guys. And that's why he did that.
And it's a way, me being interviewing people and stuff like that, it's a way to, you know, wrap up interviews
Right.
or whatever. You know, you don't have to be total disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
You say, hey, you know, all right, well, what do you guys got going on next? Okay, you know, how can you follow you on social media?
Absolutely.
Right.
That'll wrap up
Right.
keys
Right.
and clues like that and stuff like that. So yeah.
Right.
Absolutely, man. It was too funny. It was comedy gold, man.
Yeah,
I was
it
just
was.
like, you know, it threw me back to Lil Jon. What the, What?
Yeah.
What you mean I don't let bougie?
And in reality, Joe, you would have got your ass whooped. Let's just be clear on
Kind of
that.
see Joe in like kind of the camera areas, like, you know, oh, this cool, man. It's cool. I didn't need nothing by it, but you know, that whole squad was ready.
Yeah, that squad was good. You would have got your ass whooped, Joe. Let's just be clear on that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm not taking away that he could probably fight. He probably could take one. You could have taken three amigos.
Not entourage.
Not three in the whole north side of Atlanta.
Right.
Okay? Nah.
It was wild, man.
It's just funny because you like that interview wise, you dealt with people like that before, and trying to draw stuff out on them. You know, you can only get so much.
Right.
So like you said, you gotta use those wrap up keys or whatever. I mean, I know one thing you can't hear, but come on, man. There's a right and a wrong way to do something.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a wrong
Let's
way.
talk about academics real quick, though. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that too. Like, I watched their show. Was it Uncommon Sense? Not Uncommon Sense.
Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle. I watch it all the time. It's actually kind of inspired by this. I like what they do.
Right.
But it's just some of the things he says, like, it's just I don't know. He doesn't seem like he understands the culture. He's just like a hip hop fan up in there.
Right.
I don't know.
And it's fine if you don't really understand the culture. That's fine.
Right.
But don't act like you really do understand the culture
Yeah.
and you're just saying it just to say it.
Right.
Type thing.
Because you sitting like Joe Budden. He's been in the industry.
Right.
He's had hit records. He's been signed to major labels. Don't act like you know more than this guy over here.
Right.
It's wild, man. I don't know. I'm glad I brought that out because I've always kept that to myself. I was like, this dude is cringeworthy sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you're a fan of Tyler Creator and the whole the Weird Squad.
Right.
So did you guys hear about him actually coming out the closet recently?
I did. I heard. I know he's a fan, so I'll let him speak.
I heard about it at first. Like I was scrolling in
A couple days ago, right?
Yeah. And at first glance, I was like, "Oh, this is fake news, whatever." So I read into it, and I was like, "Okay." I'm still not surprised because if you go through his history and everything, he's always said things that like make you want to pause or whatever. But again, he's a troll, so
that's my issue with it.
You don't know if he's being honest or facetious or whatever. But I mean, I'm still gonna listen to his music because it's talented or whatever.
Yeah. What it is.
I'm kind of disappointed because if you look how he throws around certain slurs or something like that, and then he jokes about it all the time, and then you want us to
take that
serious, and then it's like we don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with people saying that, but like when you come out with it, just come out with it. Like, why is this news?
And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of convenient on a timing too.
Yeah, and this is every artist with an album coming out. Oh, this is about to happen. Oh, by the way, my album comes out in
Right.
What do you think? Do you think he's trolling or do you think he's sincere?
I think he's trolling.
Ah.
I think he is too. I'm not a big, huge Tyler Creator fan.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I kind of follow him on what he does, whatever. But I mean, that's just the day and age that we live in now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, let me do something to promote my album.
Right.
Let me do something to promote my mixtape or promote my single.
Right.
And that's how I think what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you know, there's still kind of heat from that his homeboy Oceans. You know, it seems like he used that as a crutch. Like, you know what? Yeah. Because I listened to the track, he didn't even mention Frank, but it seems like the title's all like, did he confess his love to Frank Ocean?
Right.
And it seems like he was a marketing genius on, like, people are gonna question if me coming out as a homosexual, if I'm talking about my friend Frank. And I was like, I see where he might be going with that, because that's where they're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, like, it goes back to what you were saying. It's a troll, man, because he messes with a lot of artists that are, you know, super serious.
Yeah,
right.
So I don't know. He's just trying to sell his album.
Now you've been around artists.
Mm-hmm.
Have a lot of them been questionably in your mind? You know, have you had your thoughts?
Not really. None have been like, oh, you look a little suspect. No, not really.
Because a lot of people in LA say that. Like, people behind closed doors are different when they're in LA. I guess it's a more free-minded environment. I get that.
Right.
But, you know, I've always heard stories like maybe some of these hip-hop artists are, you know, not what they say they are when it comes to their sexuality.
Yeah, I mean, and it could be. I mean, to each his own. That's what they.
Yeah.
That's what they like. That's what they like. You know.
Yeah.
I just wish more would come out. Like, you know, just be honest. You know, we are in a different age where it's going to be less judgmental, and more people would probably bash you for being judgmental. It's not the '90s where they would bash you if you said that.
It was over. Because I had this conversation.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. So yeah, like, I agree with both of y'all. I think he's trolling. The timing's weird, and yeah, I don't know. If you are, more power to you, Tyler. You know, if you are, please make yourself more serious. You know, he's always been a weird, goofy guy. I never took him seriously, but I know you love his music. You know, I'm not taking away from his lyrics. He's got lyrics. You know, he's dope. All right, cool. So in y'all's opinion, who's having the best year this year in hip hop? Would it be Kendrick, Jay, Logic's doing all right? Tell me some names.
I'm not gonna say Jay because Jay, anytime Jay puts something out, he's always having the best.
So he's out of the conversation.
Yeah, he's always gonna help.
He was just having fun.
I think Kendrick's definitely having a good year. Surprisingly, Lil Uzi Vert is having a good year. He went double platinum. So
yeah. Congratulations.
Who else is having a good year? Travis Scott, 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
2 Chainz? He's putting that work?
Yeah.
That album that he dropped, Pretty Girls Love Trap.
Yeah.
And especially with the whole Pink Trap House thing that he had.
Yeah, okay, now you're talking about.
Yeah, they ended up painting it.
And he had a picture with Eminem lately. Y'all,
Yeah.
How is that gonna sound, y'all think?
I've heard, there was an interview that he had with DJ Drama. I can't remember what their show was called. Affiliates Radio.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing an interview about that, and he was talking about how he did the track and how he's, you know, from, you know, how they do stuff in Atlanta, and Eminem was just like drop, like he was just shocked about it. But yeah, he's definitely having a good year.
I'm trying to figure out how that track would sound though, because I knew when he was working with Big Sean how it would kind of sound because they're from the same area.
Right.
But I can't imagine a 2 Chainz Eminem. Can you?
That'd be crazy.
It would. I would like to see a nice club banger out of that.
Yes.
I would
Eminem
love.
doesn't make a lot of club bangers though. Like I remember that one he did with Akon was kind of a club banger, and he did the Lean Back remix. But that's about it when it comes to club bangers that I can think of with him. He's more of a conscious, down to earth, family type stuff. Something to vibe to. Anyway, so what else do you think?
Travis Scott. Migos, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say Future too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely last 3-4 years he's been on the rise, man.
Yeah.
I've said this on the pod. I think he's an overrated artist, but I can't take away from his success, and I'm not hating on that.
You know, and he's kind of kind of sort of grandfathered in with
Dungeon
you know
Family.
with Dungeon Family and
right.
Ties and stuff like that. So yeah.
I'm glad you acknowledge that. Okay, so you said Future. Okay, so I definitely Kendrick. I was about to say Cole, but I remember he came out the end of last year, so we can't say Cole. I saw a picture with him in the studio with Dr. Dre. I'm ready for that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice.
That would be nice.
That's gonna be nice.
I don't know if you guys already know, he already went platinum. That was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect any artist can go platinum without any features.
Yeah, and seeing it's a lot of artists that a lot of people don't know that already either went platinum or either went gold or triple platinum or whatever like that. And used to in the 90s and 2000s, that was the big thing to go platinum. Now it's like, oh, you went platinum?
Yeah,
Congratulations. That's
it's
it.
big to be, what's that, the platinum? Diamond, right?
Diamond, right.
The only
right.
ones I can think of is like Outkast, Eminem, Jay. From the hip hop community, yeah.
Right.
That's the only one. Diddy's been? Okay.
Biggie Pop.
Biggie Pop, okay. That's the only ones I can
That's
think
it,
of.
that's
Yeah. Now, if you diamond, you something.
Yeah, Now, that's something real for real.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone. I think you guys named them all, from my opinion. I think Kendrick, he snuck us with some good fire, man. Element's my favorite song this year, still.
I think Kendrick's album actually slowed down Big Sean's fade. Just because that whole
Dang, I forgot all about
It
it.
did. Sean just went gold.
He did?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a good album. And I was kind of, when we were talking about Eminem, I was kind of disappointed on his verse on that.
Yeah, me too.
I thought Sean actually did better than him. And I'm a huge Eminem fan. But I did like that album, though, man. They should have.
Yeah.
But you're right, I think the friction from the Kendrick thing.
Yeah.
We ain't taking you serious. That sucks, though. Oh, well. So, okay, this is one that came up at last minute earlier. Who needs a career resurrection that you would love to hear more of that you're not hearing from anymore? No cheating.
No cheating. Career resurrection. This is.
You know what? I would like to see on the DJ side. I would like to see DJ K-Slade.
K-Slade! Exclusives! I remember like when I used to, the Drama King, yeah, I remember when I used to download, like, have my own mixtape things. He'd be on there just talking through my record. Him, DJ K-Slade too. That's what you just said. DJ Clue, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I would like to see Smalls do more.
DJ Smalls.
Yeah, I would like to see
he did the
Smalls
Southern
do
Smoke joints, right?
Yep.
Yes, I used to have all of them. Up to
Yep.
like about 26 maybe.
The only thing I know from Slade is like he does the radio show on Shea 45.
Right,
right. But yeah, I would like to see him. As far as like people that I would like to see, I mean they're pretty much older now, so I don't know if they want to keep putting out stuff or they feel, but like I would like to hear another Trick Daddy album.
I would too.
I would too.
And that I remember when you brought him here. What year was that?
Oh man, I was just looking at that.
12 or
fire.
13.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I remember I went by myself. I was trying, invite people over. He's like, I don't want to mess with Trick. I was like, Trick Daddy, one of the best ever come out of the South, man.
Yeah.
He's not. When that conversation in the South come up, people don't talk about him. I'm like, yo, he's got a lot of platinum albums. He's got a lot of hits. I don't know what you're talking about. It's funny. I kind of met him. After the show, he was in his little VIP booth up at the top. He's got terrible security because I just walked up in there and nobody said nothing.
Yeah, that's how it is for most of the artists, man. Yeah, they
And I was
security.
like, what's up, Trick? We dapped it up. I was like, yo, can I get a picture? He's like, nah, maybe later. That's code for nah. So I was like, all right. And I was like kind of lean. I was feeling my drink. I remember I bought you a drink that night because you were doing the turntables. And I was kind of drunk and I was like, yo, I can punch him and be on World Star. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna do that. But that's how drunk I was. So I was like, I love this guy. Because he's kind of small in real life. You think like, from his voice that he's a bigger dude. He's like my size. But I was just leaning. I was like, yo, I can punch this dude. But I'm like, nah, I'm a big fan of him. I ain't gonna do that. Plus, I know people are gonna come out of nowhere. Out the sky.
You're like Spider-Man coming out.
I don't see them, but I know they're here somewhere. So, but yeah, that was a good answer because he's got a sick flow, and I heard that he's terrible about writing bars. He just be rapping, and that's actually a good talent. But that Trick Daddy's a good one. You got anyone in mind?
I'm trying to think anybody like. You know what? I wouldn't mind a good old Juvenile album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like a couple years ago, he was said to be signed back to
Right.
Cash Money, but
Right.
he never really did
You know how
nothing.
that goes.
Yeah.
Birdman. So I put down Nas because I think he had that Daughters album a couple years ago.
Yeah, his album is supposedly it's done, but
Oh, he actually is working on it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He keeps saying Nas album done,
Yeah.
especially when he got on the Khaled joint.
Ah.
And that was fire. I love that one.
Khaled just dropped another
Right.
album with Nas on it.
And he said the Nas album's done. It's coming.
It's
Right.
Oh, this is
okay.
a year later.
So, yeah.
Where is it?
Well, I would love to hear that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting on because Jay just dropped one. Why don't you just do your thing, man? Because we need more conscious old heads speaking truth to these young guys, lead them the right way. These two right there are perfect for our generation,
Yeah.
especially with the climate and things going on.
Right.
A lot of stuff he was talking about is from the past, is like stuff we need to hear right now in 2017. I said Cameron, he's always been fun to me.
Cameron just dropped a song, 2 songs last week, I think.
Really?
I can't remember what the name of them were, but I heard.
Was it one of those goofy things, or was it?
One of them was, and
Yeah.
then one of them was like a New York banger.
Okay.
One of those.
I need to check that out. Thank you for telling me that. Because I've always, when we were talking about reunions and biopics, I wouldn't mind seeing a Dipset one.
yeah.
That'd be actually dope.
That would be cool too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
And when you were talking earlier, you said Ace Hood, and I wrote him down. I was like, I never thought his career, he should have had a better career, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He should have. And I was talking about this a while back with somebody, and I had a chance to meet Ace Hood in Tallahassee some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have went this way.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, he went.
Now, what do you think happened? Because he was doing that shout stuff way before Meek, but I thought his flow was always better than Meek. I always thought he was more lyrical than Meek. I remember the first time I heard him was when DJ Khaled and who was it?
Good.
It was on so I didn't see him, but it was like when it was DJ Khaled, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
They went out there on the beach. It was
Yeah,
the beach.
okay.
And they said we're gonna play this single. And
They dropped Cash Flow.
And I heard, I was there. I didn't know you were out there.
Yeah.
And I heard that. I was like, yo, this is dope. We'd only heard Rick Ross's part, but I was like, this is dope. And I remember going back and hearing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this dude? I ain't never heard him. I was like, this
I remember that.
not bang bang with a cash ass.
Yeah,
I was like,
that day I went home and downloaded that.
Me too.
It was, literally fresh. Literally fresh.
It was fresh. I was like, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, and I really think love Khaled to death. Khaled is awesome what he do, awesome mindset, everything like that. But I don't think Khaled really put a lot of money behind him. I don't know why, but I think he should have. And Ace Hood would be way bigger than what he is right now.
So when we talking about Khaled and record labels, he's great with bringing people together. He's what's his name said he was the Quincy Jones of Argentina.
Yeah.
But he's great bringing people together. He's great making hits. He's got a good ear when it comes to that business side of the record labels because he had that We the Best label.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was good at doing that part.
Right.
That wasn't really his lane. He was trying.
Branded.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think that was pre-Cash Money when he signed to Cash Money.
That's true.
That was Def Jam, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes. Because Cash Money had got off Universal and stuff like that.
Right. So that's Def Jam, and then he went to Cash Money, which is the fallout that Ross is talking about.
Yeah.
To Rock Nation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. Yeah, like you said, he's not really good at pushing artists.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at pushing his own brand.
Of course.
Oh, he'll push that to death.
Right.
Yeah, that's
that
no
baby of
problem.
his, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna make him make $1 billion right there. I wish I could just do that. Hey son, we're going on a press tour. He would probably love it though.
I think it'd be great to have in the studio, like you trying to make a banger or hit, and hey, you need to get this person on here, or aim for this sound or something like that. But as far as like pushing a whole artist's catalog, I don't think he's been successful.
Nah.
Like I said, I would have loved to hear more Ace Hood, man. When I heard Meek come out, no disrespect to Meek, but I was all like, this is kind of like what I heard from Ace Hood.
Right.
And people just completely ignored Ace Hood and like they got on the Meek train. I don't know. All right, surprise question to y'all. I didn't give y'all this one. What's a feature y'all would have loved to hear? Like, what's a dream feature that's never happened that y'all would love to put together?
That's a good question, here.
And I'll go first. I'll let y'all think for a second. I would love to hear like T-Pain or Nate Dogg. Well, you could bring back people from the dead.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say T-Pain and Eminem, and then we'll say I'll bring back Nate Dogg because those two are my favorite when it comes to hooks. Nate Dogg and Kendrick.
Ooh, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd been hard.
Yeah, cause Nate, man, God, and I saw the unsung episode of Nate Dogg, you know, some while ago or whatever like that, and I would wonder now how would Nate Dogg adapt to what's going on
all that
now.
auto-tune stuff.
Oh man, he would kill it, and God, let me see, I agree with you on Pain, and.
That's another one I want a career resurrection. I heard he does stuff behind the scenes, but I would like to hear like a good Pain album.
Oh man, damn, that's kind of hard.
What you got, man? I'll let you think on it a little bit. It did come out of nowhere, and I was like, I want to hear what they got to say about this.
Yeah, that's really hard. Besides that, I could say Kendrick and Tupac.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a real conscious song right there.
Right. Or this kind of happened, but kind of didn't. Tribe Called Quest and Outkast.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard this rumor that Pac actually was trying to do a huge super group before he died, and I remember Outkast was part of it. I don't remember who else was in it, but he wanted to do like a huge super group, like bigger than we've ever heard before. I was trying to figure out in my mind how that would have sounded, but I was interested.
Why don't you put like the top 5 on the feature, like
Jay,
right. Biggie, Tupac, him,
Nas, something like that. Okay. I wouldn't mind hearing like well, I remember Killer Mike and Cube already did a joint together. I want to hear T.I. I wouldn't mind seeing the T.I. and Pac one.
Oh yeah,
they're so similar in what they talk about. Hey, I know I hit y'all with a tough one. I know.
You know, I know this is probably kind of like really off the radar, but I wouldn't mind Pain and Escape.
Oh, okay. That'd be a good R&B.
R&B,
yeah, right.
Something like that in between. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring you a question because me and him already talked about this. Man, it was one of my questions of the day. He thinks that that bump and grind type of R&B. What would you call it?
Just traditional R&B.
Traditional R&B. He thinks that's kind of dead right now. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
So now it's just like that straightforward R&B, like, suck my dick, I'm gonna hit you from the back, but they're singing it. I'm like, yo, calm it down.
That's like,
bring some.
It sounds like a hardcore porn.
Yeah, back in the day, Jodeci, Genuine, they would leave something to the imagination.
Right. And they talk to you, you know.
My girlfriend's mom didn't know what pony meant. That's what I love. She didn't know what that meant. I love songs like that.
And I move this message.
But it's like now, it's like everybody just wants to fuck. We can't have sex anymore.
Exactly. There's a huge difference, kids. There's a huge difference.
Right.
Yeah, and the ladies will appreciate you more if you knew the difference.
Definitely.
So, all right, man. I think that's a wrap, man. You guys want to plug any of your stuff right now? You got anything you guys working on right now in the community or in your personal lives you want to talk about? Or
I'll say shout out to Thorough. We have another podcast on there.
We gotta get them on here, man. We gonna work on that. I got y'all.
Definitely. Shout out to PNE, Panda Ninja Entertainment.com, PandaNinjaE.com. Pretty much it. If you guys go on the radio and tune to 99.3 The Beat, you will hear this man about 30 times a day.
Salutes to everybody out there, all my Cool Running family, Team Bigger Ranking, Team DJ Big Boi, all my Team DJ Big Boi people, man. It's a bunch of y'all. I might forget somebody, so salutes to all my Team DJ Big Boi people up out there. Follow me on Twitter at DJ Big Boi. Follow me on Instagram at DJ Big Boi as well. Follow the team. At Team DJ Big Boi 850 on Twitter, and like us on Facebook as well. Like me on Facebook as well.
You hosting any mixtapes anytime soon?
Not anytime soon.
Okay.
Not anytime soon. Might drop a mixtape. It depends on how my creative juices start flowing or whatever.
You can't rush that, man.
Yeah.
I know this dude had the best when it came to spring break, though, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody with spring break.
That's how I got introduced into stick music, because of you.
Yeah.
Alright, man. This has been another episode of Intellectual Controversy. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know how the episode was. Alright, peace.
Peace.
Salute, y'all.